What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Sunil, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a new episode. Hope you like this setup right over here. So this is actually my Streamlabs setup, my first ever Streamlabs setups and my first ever review of this channel. So today's video is gonna be a little bit really new one, and I'm gonna call it the Sunil's React. So as you might know, every child in our body likes to be, like an Iron Man or a Superman as a superhero ourselves. So these are the 10 superhero gadgets that you can actually buy from online websites. I don't know where, but I'll put a link to every single thing that is told on this video down in the description box below. Also go check out this channel called Tech Joins. They're the one who does this video. So without any further ado, let's hit the play.
If you could only have one superhero power in real life, which one would you want? Would you choose to soar through the skies like the notorious Iron Man? Throw fire from your fingertips like the blazing Pyro from X-Men? Or perhaps, you'd like to control your surroundings with the Force like a real-life Master Jedi? Well, turns out you don't have to pick, because thanks to advances in technology and a handful of enthusiastic engineers, you can obtain all kinds of real-life superhuman powers today. Are you ready to meet your options? Then stick around for today's episode of Tech Join, as we count down the 10 real-life superhero gadgets you can actually buy. And if you're up for legitimately doubling your human strength, you'll definitely want to stick through to gadget number 3. Number 10. Gravity. Ever wish you could defy the laws of gravity? Then say hello to the next frontier in human flight, the gravity jet suit. Like Iron Man himself, Richard Browning is an inventor.
Okay, just to clarify some things out, this is actually a suit, but it's not in protection and not, it's unfortunately not up to the government standards of safety, so it's not yet released. But I appreciate the talent that this guy has done to make a real life Iron Man. But it seems that his suit contains of two jets, two propulsion systems from a jet that is hold on to its arms, and that's how you fly from the thrust that is developed. I think it produces around 2000 RPMs per minute. I don't know how much thrust it folds, but this guy is a really tech enthusiast. If government allows it, think of all the possible futures that you can do with the Iron Man suit.
Entrepreneur and maker of the Daedalus Mark I, the world's first jetpack using miniature jet engines to achieve vertical flight. With its roaring 1,000 brake horsepower, the Gravity jet suit achieved a speed of over 85 miles per hour during a Guinness World Records attempt for fastest speed in a body-controlled jet engine-powered suit. Browning has made real what was thought to only be possible in Hollywood. It's no wonder he's been nicknamed the real-life Iron Man all around the world. Think flying around like Iron Man is cool? Then wait for number 3 to see the suit that more than doubles your human strength. Number 9.
Ooh, the Iron Man glove. Okay, this is actually not a toy for you guys. This actually shoots real life lasers. I don't know how it works. I've never seen it, but this actually protects a real life laser that you can actually use to light a fire. Well, that's how strong this laser is. You'll see it at the end of the video.
If you're going to imitate Iron Man's suit, you might as well go all out and opt for some functional laser gloves like the man himself.
These are actually pure laser
might you
waves
get your
that I'm
hands
telling
on
you.
such unusual hardware? Ask Patrick Brieb, of course. Patrick Brieb is a German cyber weapons lobbyist who, amongst many other insane items, has made a project out of building a real-life Iron Man glove. His dual laser Iron Man glove comes complete with sound effects and an actual shell ejector.
Yeah.
Yep, the man seems serious about fighting off supervillains. The strongest of his 2 lasers is suited for some pretty serious tasks, like setting paper on.
See, I told you, this can actually burn your fire.
The wearer can activate the glove's 3000 megawatt blue palm mounted laser by flexing the wrist.
3000 megawatts. Now that's pretty high.
To push on a built-in pressure plate, looking just like the real Iron Man. Okay, so you probably won't be saving the world anytime soon with those cute little lasers, but we still give Patrick a 10 out of 10 for those kick-ass sound effects.
Yep.
Number 8. The Mayo Armband.
Ooh, nice.
Regardless of whether you're planning on joining the Jedi or the Sith, you're going to have a hard time hustling your way through
Okay,
intergalactic
this
space
this
without
I
the power
actually
of
need
the
it for a
Force.
life. Think of all the
Not to
possibility that
worry,
you can have. You
you
can
won't need to
actually
spend
play a
years
game
training under
using
Luke
this.
Skywalker to learn the ancient ways of the Force.
You
Just
know
hop
what?
on Amazon and
This
pick
is
up your
called
very own
the.
Myogesture Control Armband by Thalmic Labs. Okay, so you probably won't reach Jedi Master levels of the Force with Myogesture Control, but damn if this armband doesn't make life a heck of a lot easier, and way
Answer.
cooler, all at the same time. Myogesture Control provides wireless technology that allows you to control
Okay, this I think it's not gonna be, pretty much useful for us people, but it's gonna be really used in the different world because they can actually control all the, technological robots and all the stuff for mining and bomb clearance unit. They can actually use this. Well, that's a really good system. I give you a thumbs up. So,
movements of distant objects with a
see,
simple wave
that's
of your
what I told
hand
you.
or snap of a finger. You can remotely control
Okay, this I can actually do. You can actually play Call of Duty Warfare using this because it kind of loses it. So let's check how much it comes on Amazon at Thematic Labs Mio just a armband for friends. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, Bluetooth wearable presentation remote. I don't know how much this is, but it's still available on Amazon. So this is how the product is, and I don't know how much it comes, but I'll put a rate for it at the end of this video. So let's continue with the
electronic
video.
devices, turn them on and off, make drones fly through the air, and much, much more. This device works by reading the electrical activity generated by your muscles, so it appears that you're commanding all kinds of electronic objects to obey your command. Yep, the Force is now
Ah, come on, man, not the ads.
Success doesn't have to mean getting the corner office. It isn't always
Sorry guys, that was a short ad. I had to disturb the shit out of it. Don't worry about that. I skipped it.
compatible with Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android. Should have listened when Vader told us not to underestimate its power.
Oh, sorry guys. There's some network problem here.
Number 7. Dr. Octopus Suit. If you're Spider-Man,
Okay, this I actually really want to buy this because this is actually a guy, a self-made, overnight self-made multi-billion-dollar Bitcoin. He became a Bitcoin millionaire overnight, and he actually developed this suit for a kid who has some kind of terminal problems with his hand, so he is not able to lift it. So he actually did this. Oh, thumbs up.
Mother, you're definitely going to like this next gadget. Even if you're a hater, chances are you'll like it even more. Remember the crazy Dr. Octopus, aka Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2? Well, someone's built a real-life replica of a steel-reinforced four-armed suit as an actual prosthetic. That someone is no other than Eric Finman, a 19-year-old self-made Bitcoin millionaire who, instead of going to college, decided to use his money to build a prosthetic suit for an 11-year-old boy afflicted with hypermobility issues.
Yeah, that's the disease. I forgot
Finman
that.
teamed up with passionate engineers to develop these incredible arms powered by a set of powerful motors, allowing the user to lift lightweight objects. The four limbs can easily be controlled using the middle fingers on each hand, controlled by a set of gloves featured in the suit. So not only is the suit perfectly functional, but a heck of a lot of fun too. Real quick, before you see our next superhero gadget, we've got a lightning fast challenge for you. Here's the deal. Leave us a like, smash that like button, and turn on notifications in the next 5 seconds, and you'll win 10 years of incredible luck. Not that a real superhero would need it anyway. Number 6. Bionic Boots. For 30 years, a man named Ken
Okay, this is actually really useful for another feature, guys, because most of the guys without legs who do the Olympics. Sorry, I'm really sorry if I discriminate you guys, but this is actually being used as Olympics for disabled persons, and this is gonna be a really big future. So hope for it. And well, they're not gonna run as fast as Usain Bolt, who runs about 28 miles an hour. This you can actually reach a top speed of 25 miles an hour. That is cool if you're down in the streets, but if you're doing Olympics, do not try this.
E. Seymour pursued a dream. That dream wasn't to play in the NFL. It wasn't to become a rock star. It wasn't to cure cancer. It wasn't to walk on the moon, discover Atlantis, or lead a nation either. Seymour wanted to build a boot that allowed him to run at incredible speeds like an ostrich. Okay, so he's not exactly reached the Flash, but he's getting pretty close. Once you put on Seymour's high-tech boots, your physical capacity greatly increases by allowing you to travel at accelerated speeds with maximum agility and efficiency. His super boots quite literally add a spring to your step, increasing your force and top speed to a brisk 25 miles per hour. Sure, ostriches run at 45, but we are sure Seymour will soon unlock the secret to giving humans their same agility and quickness. And if not, well, at 25 miles an hour, you'll still be about as fast as Usain Bolt.
Well, you aren't gonna be.
Number 5. Karatas.
Okay, this I actually
Here's a robot.
have seen, but not in real life. I have seen in more than one or two videos, and also in the newspaper. It seems that some guy in Japan, or yeah, I think so, Japan. Let me check it.
This next superhuman invention is
Yeah, it's Japan actually. It is
Sure,
it is a rolling vehicle, consists of 1,200 horsepower diesel engine, and it provides the thrust for driving as well as some of the thrust for all the operating systems like the hands and legs and other stuff. You can actually control it. It's just like the first real part of Iron Man in the movies, and this is the one. Which Robert Downey Jr. built in a cave downstairs, and he optimized it a little bit, and then he came out, that kind of stuff. And also, the first part villain has the same kind of robot. This is the same one.
Scratch your itch. Karatas is the world's first rideable, user-operated robot. Karatas is the product of nearly 3 years of forging, hammering, and coating, and just one of these iron giants costs up to $1.4 million a piece to manufacture.
Wow, $1.4 million. Well, I'm not buying that anytime soon. Well, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you want to see
The
that.
bot can be crewed by one operator sitting in its body, with the control device in front of them, but can also be controlled externally via remote control. The bot's expressionless face sits atop a 13-foot metallic frame, featuring diesel-powered hydraulic arms, making it look just like one of the robots out of the Matrix trilogy. A single Karata weighs almost 10,000 pounds, and yes, the vehicle can be armed with multiple pretend weapons, such as a 6,000 round per minute twin BB rotary cannon, or what's known as a LOHAS, a launcher which fires either water bottles or possibly even fireworks. Currently, the Karatas is incapable of walking, but it can drive forward and backward on its 4 wheels at around 6 miles per hour, and is only a few tweaks away from being able to turn without any external assistance.
Okay, 6 miles an hour is approximately 10 to 15 kilometers an hour if you're watching in India.
Number 4. Bulletproof Suit. So, you're more of a James Bond type than a superhero. Not to worry. We've got you covered.
Okay, there's actually, let me clarify you what is the definition of bulletproof suit. There's a bulletproof vest, which it looks like a vest, that's why it comes. This is not a bulletproof vest, but it's a bulletproof suit. So you can actually, if you're a high profile client working for some military tech stuff, and if you want to be protected, or let's just say you're the president of the United States of America, and you don't want people to see you wearing all the western stuff, you want to look some fine like a gentleman, sir. Here's the development. This is actually the bulletproof, not the vest, bulletproof suit.
Covered with a superhuman suit too. Yes, this one's literally a suit. I'll buy
Yeah,
it.
told you.
A bulletproof one. This bulletproof suit harnesses its strength using materials from the future, such as aramid fibers, carbon nanotubes, graphene, and other high-strength nanomaterials. Nanotubes keep your
I don't know what any of that means, but it looks cool.
suit flexible, low weight, and high strength all at once, without sacrificing on style, of course. To put nanotubes into perspective, they're about
Style is the number one priority for me. Look fresh. Always stay fresh.
50,000 times smaller than a human hair, 30 times stronger than Kevlar, 100 times stronger than steel, yet only 1/6 as heavy. The suit has been tested to stop knife attacks, and bullets from both handguns and longer barrel rifles. Whether you're a high-profile person who values their safety or a legit secret agent, the Bulletproof Suit offers all the protection you need while giving off a great impression. That being said,
I don't know. I really hope that some of the top end brand companies for developing suit bring this in so that I can get a hands on this unit. Do you like it? Post that in the comment section below.
we hope your suit will never serve its intended purpose. Number 3. Suit X Exoskeleton. If your superhuman strength is your desired superpower,
Okay, this is actually in use most of the, I think, Australia or Germany. I'm not sure which country, but this is actually in use now because this, people with back, I think, spinal cord problems, they are allowed to stay in the bed for long periods of time. They cannot move, or some kind of back problems which they are capable of moving parts and lifting heavy stuff. Well, you can use this to lift heavy stuff. It seems the developer has put a lot of thought into this kind of suit. It's kind of a suit which helps you, to lift. Basically, it's kind of a, extra hand on top of your body. That's all I can say. That's the easy term put it. So,
and style isn't much of an issue, then perhaps Suit X is a better fit for your superhero needs. Designed with physical laborers in mind, Suit X is an affordable industrial exoskeleton that fortifies out frail human bodies with steel frames and actuators. Its initial purpose was to increase employees' physical fitness and well-being while boosting productivity, but now it's being used for all sorts of reasons. Now keep in mind, it won't exactly turn you into a real-life Hulk, but first responders, warehouse workers' ability to walk, squat, and lift abnormally heavy items for hours on end, like it's almost nothing. And just because you're not a physical laborer doesn't mean you can't pick up your very own Suit X exoskeleton and go fight off a couple of bad guys on the weekend anyway. Number 2. Pyro Fire Shooter.
Okay, this I actually see, because if you want to know more about this Pyro, I'll put a separate video of this, because this is actually an olden piece of tech, not a new tech, but it's a great tech. It seems that there's some kind of strap that you wear it on your wrist, and the shooter is right down beside somewhere here. So if you flick the arm, it seems that it shoots small, not a big, not like a flamethrower or not like a Spider-Man web. It just shoots a small spark, let's just say small spark of fire, but for a long distance, just from where I'm sitting right now. So if you want to do this, it maybe goes to my camera bag right over there. So that's how this works. Well, you might be asking how I found it. This is actually an old piece of tech that I told you, right? Well, this is because this was actually used in one of the vlogs of Logan Paul, olden vlogs, maybe like 2017 or something like that. He actually fried his friend's eyebrows by using this. That's a part of the vlog, right? So I think I'll try to find the link to that video and put it also in the description below. If not, you can actually find it. I'll put it in the end of the video. What's the video called? I think I forgot it, but I'll try to find a link and put it down, guys. You'll check it in maybe in 3 or 4 minutes into the Logan Paul video. You'll find it out. So check it out.
If your superhero mind thinks offense is the best defense, then perhaps Pyro Fire Shooter is literally a surefire way to keep your enemies at a distance. Since the dawn of time, fire has been the world's hardest element to control. But thanks to Pyro, the supernatural power of fire is now in the palm of your hands. Giving you the power straight out of a Marvel movie, Pyro is one badass wrist gadget that lets you launch serious fireballs from your open palm. They're supposedly sold out right now, but if you do manage to get your hands on one, make sure you know that with great power comes great responsibility before you turn up the heat. Number 1. Deluxe Biomechanical.
Oh, this is actually really cool.
Spinal armor. Last but not least on our list of superhero gadgets is this one-of-a-kind Deluxe Biomechanical spinal armor, designed by J.P. Richia of Bionic Concepts. From his exogauntlet to his gas-powered LED wings, Richia's cyber designs have garnered him quite the following, and his latest full-length biomechanical spinal armor does not disappoint either. With its glowing vertebrae, neck brace collar, and respirator mask, The wearer becomes a slayer of aliens, mutants, and supernatural beasts. They've even got a heartbeat reactive model with LEDs that sense the wearer's heartbeat and syncs the lights to it, pulsing them in real time. Granted, the suit is all looks with no practical utility whatsoever, but alone, its imposing appearance should be enough to scare off a group of ill-intended aliens.
Okay, if you're thinking that this will cure your spinal problems or whatnot, well, it will not do it. It's just for show, and you can use it in Halloween to scare your friends, but that's pretty much it.
Otherwise, you can give it to your mama as a brace, so the next time she steps on a crack, her back will stay intact.
Ooh, some nice
And there you
punches.
have it.
Well, that's all for today's video. I hope you liked the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next episode of Sunil Show. Until then, it's your Sunil signing off. Don't forget to hit the likes, hit the subscribe, and also turn on your post notification. Bye.